Hello everyone, my name is Ubicamina. I come from Sons of Kais Latam. We are here with Zeyzal from Shopify Rebellion. And before to start, 4 games, 2 weeks, and one big win today.
Yeah, this is. I mean, I. It's kind of weird to say the first one is always the most important with new teams, but it feels great, especially for me. It's like, um, in the off season, like Cloud9 was actually one of the teams I talked to. There was a world I ended up back there, and I have such a storied history with them. I think I've been on that team for 5 years, so our first win and it being Cloud9 feels great.
Yeah, that's great. And also, I want to know what happened in the last 3 games. 3 games. It was the meta. It was the team. What happened and why they didn't play like that like today? Because today they play so way different that the another games.
I think the main thing is we've kind of been playing with like we had Turtle in and he played with confidence, but it was kind of just him. And that was a problem we realized like going into week 1 and the first game of week 2, we were like, yeah, we're just being too scared for one. And then some of the games we lost cuz we always want to go for one more, whatever it is, like one more kill, one more objective, right? So sometimes we lose because of that and it's like we have to get over these like growing pains. It doesn't help that our 80 carry that's in now, Bvoy, was not able to get here till I think Thursday of last week. So we've had 1 week of scrims with him, and that week, Turtle was also scrimming as well. So this past week, Turtle and Bvoy have scrimmed. So we haven't really had a lot of growing time together, but I think the main thing it comes down to is just we were too scared when we had to be confident.
And also, right now the table in the season in this is so crazy because there are too many ties, and also they have 5 weeks more to play. So, do you what can expect from the team in this? I think 5 weeks or 6 weeks more from games.
Well, we have that huge break in the middle, so it's like I think what will happen is these next 4 weeks like might kind of look definitive, like maybe Cloud9's the best team or Energy will end up being or Fly, right? But then after those it's 19 days we take off, then we play LCS again. So 19 days is basically the whole practice before that, right? Like week 1, 2, 3, that's 21 days. So with off days that's less than 19. So we're basically going to have 19 days to like kind of shake everything off and reform for the last few weeks. So honestly, I have no idea what will happen after that. But my feeling right now is like anyone can beat anyone, and that includes like us beating the 0-3 team beating the 3-0 Cloud9, you know?
Yeah, and also, what is your expectation for the meta? They will change. Do you like this meta, and also the new items or the last items they have?
Yeah, the meta, well, for one, we have like that the play on live patch thing. So we're going to be changing patch every 2 weeks. I think before it was like every 4 weeks. So this is like it's going to get pretty wild pretty quick, I'd say. But if I had to guess, I would say that we will have a lot of innovation from our region, which is I think good because LCS as a region, there's some players that like you'll be like, oh, I kind of want to try this out, and if they haven't seen it in LCK, LEC, LPL, they almost don't want to do it. But now we have to be the region to innovate because we're the first on every patch.
Yeah, and also in every region. Yesterday I was talking with some laner. So in LPL, I think Azir is good, but not Oriana. So each region they have their own meta. And do you like that, or because they have a chance to bring some new meta, no? Or what do you think?
Yeah, I think each region kind of has like their own inner meta, and I think that's good because once you go international, it like kind of clashes, right? Like there's been times I've went international and our meta is actually fairly good, and we can do well against like let's say an LPL team 1 week, but then they learn how, like, let's say NA as a whole plays. Obviously, each team has a little bit of an identity, but then they'll just like stomp us the next week, you know? So sometimes it's like that. I think that's honestly kind of natural, but it is kind of wild just to think like I think Lucian really struggles in LCS right now, but then you look at LCK and I think Lucian has like a 60% win rate there,
Yeah,
something like that, pretty solid. So it's kind of wild just to see the differences in these champs.
yeah, of course. And like all the regions, they have all test new champions and items, right? And I want to know what, for personal question right now, what do you do when do you don't play League of Legends?
Honestly,
Go to
I
movies, anime, series.
I don't watch any series right now. I do an off season a lot, but usually not anime. Just like I like procedural TV, so like CSI and stuff like that, like the crime shows, Dexter,
Yeah.
stuff like that. And then right now in my free time, I like building computers, messing with computer hardware mostly. So like just last week and Turtle and I on the off day built that would be this Monday. We built him a computer, so that was fun. Pretty good team bonding. I would say that's mostly what I do. I don't do much other than League of Legends, honestly.
Anyone. I played too much in League of Legends or TFT. And okay, and also, do you have a personal goal in this season?
Yeah, I mean, I really just want to make sure we're the best team we can be, and it's like my goal is kind of just to take my form back, and I'm okay if it's playing enchanters, playing tanks, but I really just want to be a reliable top support for my team, and I want to be more versatile because traditionally my melee supports are pretty good, but today I played Melio and we played pretty well and we got the win. So
Yeah. And for last, what is your opinion about the LLA region, Latin region?
so my coach is actually a huge fan. So every morning, I'm not sure if it's morning. It's like I'm not sure, but we watch LLA on our TV a surprising amount, and also I have a pretty deep appreciation for some of the almost all the teams, honestly, because when we were on DSG and Cloud9C, they were some of our best scrim partners. And I mean, these guys are great. They play on like 50 ping for us. I mean, it's like sucks for them, but we can't get much better, right? Like, no, we can't get like 2020 ping. But yeah, these guys are great scrim partners. They're a good region, and I'd say they're slept on. I mean, I can't complain. They're great partners to scrim with.
Also, Boogie plays in Estral Esports, and they have a lot of fans here in Latin America. Boogie, too many people in Latin they love them, and for for last, normally the player in Latin America play with 15 ping.
And on server, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
we have them play on Chicago, or I think they ask us to play on Chicago, but sometimes they'll play on LA for us, which is worse for them. So
Yeah, and also for me, when I play League of Legends normally is Valorant is with 5, 10, but League of Legends is 20 to 13.
not too bad.
Not too bad, but normally it's 5, 15. I
Not
know
too bad.
it's so bad by pink. Okay, that was all the interview. Thank you very much for this opportunity. I hope they will be have another one more days in the split, and good luck.
Sounds great. Thank you.
Thank to you. Goodbye.